3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all.
Hi guys, thank you very much for visiting the Epic Kites website, and today's video is about how to do transition jumps, okay? Transition jumps says it all. It's you going one side, you jump, and you redirect the kite the other way to go the other way, okay? So it's a transition with a jump, okay? So this video is how to do this. But before you start doing this move, you want to make sure that you know how to jump. So check the video on how to jump that I did a while back, so you understand the concept of how to jump. Because from this video, you're going to be able to do the next step, which is transition jumping. Because you need to learn how to jump first. Okay, so again, check the video on how to jump first before you start the how to jump a transition move. So again, transition jumping, it is an easy move to do, but again, you need to learn how to do it, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video, to show you, because I meet a lot of people coming up to me and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, how do you do this? I just saw it, this is a cool move, how do you do that? You know, so, you know, that's the reason I said, okay, you know what, let me make a video so then I can help everybody understand how you do those transition jump and save them some time and a lot of crashes and a lot of abuses. So again, transition jumping you need a lot of, you need to know when to pull that kite and when to land, and use the momentum of the kite and the speed to make sure you land fast. Because also, again, those same people, you know, in the water, like, you know, I cannot jump, I jump and then I pass the kite, or I land in the water but then I don't have power. And this is the reason why, for sure, you want to make sure that you have also a very fast kite. So it moves, and as soon it has a direct feel of the command. So when you pull, it turns, okay? Now, the best way to start how to transition is light wind, okay? You can start from 7 to 12, 13 knots, but then you need a big kite, and you need a kite, since it's big, that turns fast, okay? And this is the reason why I create the Infinity, because that kite is a light wind machine, and it responds really. I can do kite loops on that kite, okay? So that's a good way to start, but actually the best condition will be from 13 to 18 knots, okay? This is the perfect place to do it, and you want to use maybe a 13 or a 14 meter kite, so it can give you a little bit of loft and understand the feeling of keeping there and then dive the kite to go the other way. So again, the kites have a lot of importance, you know, so you need a fast kite if it's a big kite. Now, if the wind picks up to 18, 20 to 30 knots, then, you know, you can do this on a 9 meter, on 7, or depending on size. Kites are fast, okay? It's very hard to make a big kite fast, but it's very easy to make a small kite fast. So again, when it comes to small sizes from, let's say, 12 or 10 meter down, it'll be easier for you to have the direct feel of the kite and very responsive, because you need, in order to do those transition jumps, you need a fast kite that responds immediately to your direct input, okay? So again, and you know, again, that's the other reason. They're like, I'm in the water doing those, so the people are like, oh, you know, so then I'm like, try this kite, and they try the kite, and they go, and they're like, oh my gosh, my kite doesn't turn that fast. I can't believe, wow, that was so easy. So this is one of the reasons, again, you need a fast kite, okay? So again, let's go back to how to do these transition move. Let's say you have the perfect equipment, the perfect condition, you're ready to go. So you want to make sure that you have also a perfect board, okay? You don't want a too small board in light wind, because then you're sinking, you don't get the power and all that. So you make sure you have the perfect equipment out there in order to make this move. So now let's say you are goofy with the right foot forward and your left foot back, and you're going. So you're ready. You want to do the first steps are like not high, like maybe 5 feet off the ground or 4 feet. Those are just to get a taste, a feel, okay? So very important. Very important. What you want to do is you always want to keep the kite in front of you on any jumps, okay? And how do you do that? Is by pilot. The pilot needs to drive the kite, okay? So you're responsible of your kite. So always, you know, when you jump, you always want to fly that kite. So it's always in front, because if you jump and you just keep it there, your momentum of your body is going to pass the kite, and then the kite falls. And that's what happens to a lot of people that do a lot of jumps or a lot of those tricks, and they don't know yet, you know, how to do this. So again, very important, move that kite. So let's say now, let's go back, we're goofy and we're going, and we're ready. So remember, 1, 2, 3 steps of jumping. You ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3, pull, go upwind, pull your backhand, and once you jump, again, there you pull your head, make sure you stop it a little bit to bring the kite back here, and then look at your landing, the other side, and then when you're ready, you're starting falling, then dive your kite. This is what makes you landing and going, okay? Because some people just go and they jump, they pull, and they just keep on pulling. So the kite goes, and you go past the kite, you fall, and then the kite falls. Or there's no power. So again, it's the timing of when you jump, you pull your backhand, jump, then stop it, bring it back here a little bit, and depending on how you are, and then dive it again when you're on the landing. So you get enough power to go down the line, okay? So as soon as you land downwind and immediately edge upwind and crank your kite so it can come back up and start again. Okay, very important this, okay? This is the timing. Now, let's say the wind has picked up and you're going higher now. Now you're going 15, 20 feet, okay? Same thing. But this time you're gonna have to fly your kite even more, okay? Now, if you go like, let's say, a foot off the water, all you have to do is come, pull it, and as soon as you jump, you don't need to stop and all that because you don't need that much off the water, okay? So maybe that might be a good start for you. Start with a foot off the water, okay? By just pulling a little bit and redirect, and that's not high, so you're never gonna pass the kite, so that's a good thing. But then when you go to 5 feet and above, then you need to a little bit have more tendency of playing with the bar, you know? Pull the bar, bring the kite back, and then dive it. Now you're 20 feet off. That's the same thing. You come, you jump, you pull your backhand, you're in the air, bring your kite back, it comes back, and then redirect your body and everything, and then when you spot the landing, you're ready, then pull it hard, and then you can come, okay? And then when you land, bring the kite back, stop it, and then edge upwind, and start over again. So this is very important. Also, it's very important in how, from these, once you learn how to do these transition jumps, then you can do anything. You can add your own spice to it. You know, you can go and do a spin, transition, go back, or a jump, back loop to kite loop transition, or all these moves are perfectly. But you need to learn step one on how to do those jumps transition. Once you learn this, then add your own spice, and that's what I've been doing. You know, people are like, "I never seen the moves. How do you do this?" I'm like, I just do it. Okay, so again. Anyway, we're going to go in the water and we'll show you all these way of doing this transition jump and not what to do, okay? So pay attention to this video and hopefully I'll see you in the water.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Listen up, y'all, cause this is it. The beat that I'm banging is delicious.
Hi guys, my name is Dimitri, and today's video is about how to transition jump. This is Renegade, my web developer. As you know, every employee in Epic Kites has to kite. Okay, so he's gonna show you also how to do those transition jumps. Hopefully you can do it. Okay, ready? Yes. Good, let's go.
All this fictitious, I blow kisses. That puts them boys on rock.
Okay, we're ready for our transition jump. So make sure your hands are close. And when you're ready, you're going to pull left. So you jump, you pull left, and immediately pull right again to redirect the kite, and left again to land. And then edge upwind, and start this all over again. Okay, let's do this again, but this time in slow motion. Okay, you want to make sure that your hands are close to each other. So bring them close to each other. And then once you're up in the air, the last thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull your left hand to redirect the kite so you can land on the left side, which is the other side for the transition. So when you're ready, pull your back hand to jump, pop upwind, and once you get up in the air, pull your right hand to redirect the kite towards the right, and then when you're ready to land, pull your left hand again to go on the left side and land fast on the water. And immediately edge upwind. So it's very important to have a direct feel of the kite and knowing how to fly the kite. Now when I say direct feel by flying the kite, this is exactly what you need to do. You see how the kite moves back and forth and then you're going to land on your left? That's when you dive it. This time we're coming towards the beach, so edge upwind, jump by pulling your back hand, and before you reach the top, you want to make sure you fly the kite, okay? So pull your front hand to redirect the kite, and once you reach the top, pull your back hand to bring the kite back to the other way. But make sure you get the feel of flying the kite back and forth. Okay, now we're using someone else. Same thing, he's goofy, coming right foot forward. You don't want to go too fast, okay? Once you come, you do steps 1, 2, 3, up, and redirect the kite the other way. Always keep the kite in front of you. Okay, Renegade is coming, regular stance. You don't want to go too fast. Ready? Okay, now, upwind, pull, pull. That's it, pull.
problem is he went too far under the kite, and that's why it keeps on stalling the kite, because his body is really heavy and he goes towards it. He's going too fast when he jumps. There's like an explosion, so he's not keeping the kite in front of him. Okay, Radek, remember, you always want to keep the kite in front of you when you jump. Okay? Always keep the kite in front of you.
Yeah, I will. I don't know even what's happening.
Don't worry, you're doing good, you're doing good. Okay, one more, come on. Okay, again, you're coming really slow, ready to pull it backhand. You're goofy, ready? Okay, edge up, wind, pull, edge, yeah, and bring it back, yeah, bring it back. Oh, that was good. But remember to bring the kite back up and then dive it.
Okay, once again, edge up wind, pull your backhand jump, and right there, redirect the kite by pulling your front hand. Once your kite comes forward and you feel you're coming back down, pull your backhand so you can land fast on the water and edge up wind.
Okay, again, we're using someone else. Ready? Edge up wind, 1, 2, 3, pull your backhand and redirect the kite the other way. And always have the kite in front of you so you don't stall the kite.
Okay, check how the kite is moving. We're using slow motion and we are going goofy stance. Okay, so now we're ready to jump. We'll pull the backhand and immediately pull the right hand again to redirect the kite. And then when you look at you landing, pull your backhand again to go the other way and land. Once again, but this time the actual speed of the kite movement. When I'm ready to land, this is when I pull hard on the opposite way, so I can land with speed. Okay, once again, edge up wind, jump, and right there, look how I'm flying the kite by moving the bob back and forth, and immediately redirect the kite and land hot on the water and edge up wind. This is from another view, so edge up wind, pull your backhand, as soon as you take off, pull your front hand to redirect the kite, and immediately you spot your landing and pull your backhand again, which is your left, and land hot on the water and edge up wind. Another type of jump transition will be by initiating a kite loop, so it'll be more like a down loop. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to jump by putting your backhand. You jump, as soon as you jump, pull your front hand to do a kite loop. And there we go, your transition is done. Then start edging upwind. If a 75-year-old woman can do it, you can do it. As you can see, she went to a back loop, to a kite loop, to a down loop transition, and landed the other way. Then once you learn how to do a simple jump transition, then you can push the limits and start doing anything you want. By pushing off the ground, spinning, going the other way, by jumping, again spinning upside down and landing the other way, by finding an object, pushing off and jumping and doing a spin and going the other way. All these ideas can be put together, but first you need to know how to do a jump transition in order for you to get to the next level. Okay, well, I guess that's it for me. I'll see you in the water.